guys, so I'm going to be making brownies, of course, because brownies are life. Yeah, brownies are good. So I'm gonna be making brownies, and that's what this video will be. And I'm making them from scratch because I made my own recipe for them. So like, you know, it's always fun, but they're really good. And yeah. Step one is to get all of your ingredients that are on the list. Cat, stop. So I shall do that real fast. So I need vegetable oil, sugar, vanilla extract, 2 eggs, flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, and salt. So I'm gonna grab those. Stop that. You guys can see me. Oh, you can see me. You can see me struggle. Vegetable oil, flour, sugar, Cat! Can you stop? She's not gonna stop. Ignore her tail if it whips in front of it, or don't get into the sugar! Oh my god. That's baking soda. I don't want baking soda. I want the baking powder. So we got vanilla. We got our baking powder. Wait, was it? Yeah, it's baking powder. Cat! Ugh, I'm gonna throw her outside soon. She's getting on my nerves. And then my parents bought me a huge tub of this because I make brownies so much, but I haven't made brownies in like months. And then I need this salt. For once in my life, these aren't too high for me to reach, so that's cool. I'll just use salt out of this. Okay, so I think, oh, and I need eggs. Eggs! Okay. Now that we have everything and it all looks like a mess now, we shall get the measuring cup and start measuring all this crap. I want to say real fast to my brother, who thought it'd be funny to put 1/4 or a quarter cup, or I don't even know how to put a quarter pound, I don't even know what that says, of marijuana butter. I am not making you pot brownies. Stop it. No, these are not special brownies. These are normal brownies. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You don't like sweets anyways. And you're not going to see this video anyways. So like, bruh. This recipe, you will need 2 bowls, a small bowl, and a kind of largest bowl. They look exactly the same size, but this one's a little bigger than this one. So, bowls, all of the bowls. This one's for the dry stuff, this one's for the wet stuff, and when you'll mix all the dry stuff in this one, which is why this one's bigger. Also, you'll need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, so I'm gonna do that. Also, do not put it on quick bake, normal bake, okay? Not quick bake. Okay. Easy as pie. First step is to mix together your oil, your sugar, and your vanilla. But since vegetable oil makes it so I have to wash this again, I do the sugar first because, you know, I'm lazy like that. So you need 1 cup of sugar. Yes, I know that seems like a lot, but they're from scratch, so yeah, it makes it sweet. And yes, this is in fact my own recipe, so even though like there's tons of recipes that are exactly like this, I found out, so I was like, oh wow, I'm not that skilled. Ah, I might have just poured in too much sugar. Oh, never mind, that was just perfect. So you pour that in that bowl, and then you get this thingy. These ones were from my Easy Bake Oven when I was little, but I kept these and got rid of my Easy Bake Oven. Logic. Okay, so you need 1 teaspoon, a little teaspoon of this crap. I always use pure vanilla. You can use the fake stuff. It doesn't really matter. Just to me, they taste better when you use the real stuff. Boop. Put that in there. Clean this off, of course. Okay. So, now I'm going to do the flour, because I'll move on to this, but I do the oil last, always, just because oil's a pain in the ass to clean out of this thing. So, yeah. Flour, cocoa, and baking powder, and salt. Okay, so we need to get the flour, and you'll need a half cup of flour. I know that seems like hardly any, but it'll make sense in the end. For brownies, you don't even need that much flour. It's cool. It's wonderful. Also, people, if you're wondering how I came up with this, trial and error. That is how most baking people do this crap. Trial and error. Or whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's actually called. This needs a little bit more flour. Just a little bit. I remember one time, we didn't have any vegetable oil, so I used olive oil, and they turned out, like, they tasted horrible in my opinion, but I gave them, they were for my class anyways, so I didn't really care, and my class loved them so much, and my teacher was like, oh, these are so much healthier because you used olive oil, so I don't feel so guilty eating these, and I'm like, okay, sure. It's like, okay, whatever floats your boat. That's cool, I guess. Just move the stuff that I've already used over to the side, I guess. Normally I put it away, but it's too complicated right now. And it didn't record me putting in the cocoa powder. Don't know why. Kind of ticks me off. But you put in a third cup of it. So, yeah. So you feel it's too right there. I don't know if you can read that, but yeah. And then you put it in the bowl with the flour. Then you put in your baking powder. Not baking soda, make sure it's baking powder, please. Please, 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 or they won't taste good. They won't come out right. What's this little baby one? Okay, got that put in there. Now after that, you get your salt, your saltiness. You always need some saltiness in there for all the salty people in the world. And it's the same as the baking powder, a quarter teaspoon. Should probably specify with that. Quarter teaspoon. Okay. Then you gotta stir that up. Let me get my stir bobber. Ah, where's my baking one? They hid it from me. Yeah. I like to use this tiny little one. And then you just mix this all up. I don't know if you can really see it. And you just mix it till it's like perfectly mixed, okay, peoples? Okay, okay. I'll be right back. Back to this one, and now you're gonna put in your vegetable oil, and you'll need a half cup of it. So pour this disgustingness in here. Okay. Then you pour that in here, and then you have to mix in your 2 eggs. And I'm not going to show the mixing part because it's really annoying, but, you know, make sure there's no egg shell pieces. I normally crack them into like a bowl or something because of my paranoia of getting eggshells in it, and if something has eggshells in it, then I can't eat it. So, I think I just cracked that egg a little bit. So I'm going to cut this off here, and then I'll come back once I get the egg mixed in, and then I'll show you like how to properly mix in the powder with the egg mixture. So yeah. This is what the egg mixture will look like. This is what the powder mixture will look like, and then we're going to combine the two. So we'll put that one in there and mix them. Also, I recently bought this mixture for my mom, and it is seriously so amazing. Like, I'm already impressed. This is my first time using it. It comes with a bunch of tools. You can use one without the little protector thingies, but I like these because it makes it easier to clean, so yeah. Take some of this, the powder mixture. I don't know if you can see this. And you just take a little at a time. Ugh, there's dust everywhere. See? I don't know if you can really tell. Mix that. It makes a huge mess, by the way. See all that powder flying everywhere? Okay, I'm gonna finish doing all this and then I will come back and show you what the final mixture looks like. This is what they should look like. Yes, it is very thick. It's supposed to be thick, so if you're freaking out about that, don't worry, there's a lot of dust particles from the mixture. Like, look at it! It got all over that. So yeah, keep in mind, this is messy. Very, very messy. That's how I was holding up my phone. You know, it's really sad. But, yeah, it's really, really messy. Look at it though. These ones make a 9x9 pan. If you want to make more, you just have to double the batch, which is perfectly okay. I've done it before for my school. Now I'm just going to spray it with this spray stuff to make the pan not so, I don't know, so the brownies don't get stuck on it. Because nobody wants brownies that get stuck. Dear Lord, look at that. I'm so messy now. Okay, so now that we got that all in there, the fun part. These are so messy. My favorite part. Wow. It's the best part. It's the batter. It tastes so good. I forgot how good my brownies were. I need water now. I forget how chocolate makes me thirsty. I'm refreshed. Now my least favorite part is putting it in the bowl because it's like just plop it right in there. I'm struggling at life. It's been, I think, a couple years since I've made brownies out of a box, so not from scratch, and I don't miss them at all. The last time I made brownies, actually, though, I made them with sea salt and caramel, and I didn't try them just because I'm not a huge fan of, like, caramel in my brownies, but my mom loved them so much, and so now every time I make brownies she asks me to make them, and I'm like, buy me more caramel. I'll make them. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this all poured in here, and then I'll make it look beautiful, and then I'll tell you how long to put it in for. So got this beauty, and now you're going to put it in your oven for 20 minutes and then check it. So I'm gonna go put this in the oven. And I will be back when they are done.